Hello again, YouTube, and welcome back to Sakura Alien 2. My name is MS-Punk1, and last video we had continued to talk with Professor Sakai, and even after our little activity, or whatever you wanna call it, she's still gonna stick to her original plan to more or less expel us, if not worse, if we don't snitch or expose Enna to her. So we are in a bit of trouble here, and we tried to talk with Hiyori about it before, but she has no really good plan either. So yeah, how will this work out? Once lunch is over, I'm kept to be busy attending my next handful of lectures. My day wraps up around 1600 or 4 p.m. I think, and rather than reviewing the day's notes in the library like I often do, I instead opt to meet Anna at the bakery after her shift ends. Knowing Anna, she's probably be planning to head on over to the astronomy club after work, but that's off the table for now. Professor Sakai's investigation has curled my passion towards our club activities, and in any case, Hiyori won't be around to oversee things. I wonder what it is exactly that her parents want to discuss with her. Could it be something serious? It sounds a bit ominous. When them coming over at such a short notice. But perhaps this really is nothing more than a standard family get-together. If it was, I think that they could have I called her later in the evening, said that they were coming over maybe later in the evening or the next day, or they could have talked to her this morning. I think it's more serious than a normal talk. I know Hiyori's parents have ample cash to splash around. I doubt people like that think of anything of talking and taking an unplanned trip to Tokyo. My parents, meanwhile, live on out in the sticks, and they're not very wealthy. They've been to Tokyo about 3 times in their lives, and they definitely don't have change to spare to pay me to visit on the drop of a hat. It's easy to forget this, given how friendly Hiyori is, but she's very privileged. She and I couldn't come from more different backgrounds. That's beside the point though, I'm getting sidetracked. I live in a university campus, my messenger bag slung over my shoulder, and mender over to the bakery where Anna works. Mender over? Why not just say walk over? Get there about 15 minutes before her shift ends, and I catch her in the midst of dealing with a customer. Yeah, that looks kinda good. Anna wraps these loaves of bread up in a paper bag for her customer, and hands them over with a bow. The customer hands Anna some money in turn, if she slots Delphi inside the cash machine. Anna exchanges some pleasantries with the customer for a few moments. A cheery smile upon her face until they take their leave. Once Anna's finished with this interaction, I step up to the counter and wave at her. Hey! Hey there, how are you doing? Anna's eyes light up to see me, and a smile which was already wide grows wider still. Anna looks so happy, she's positively glowing. She's adorable, though part of me does think that. Think that what? Okay. I'm trying to take with Hiyori right now. Regardless of who else might look good in that maid outfit, however, the fact remains that it suits Anna to a T. Seeing her eases the worst of the tension in my breast. It's settled well since my talk with Professor Sakai. When I'm with Emma, I feel like I can relax. Doesn't that get tiring? There's merits to getting to know your customers, sure. But I can imagine it causing problems if your chatter starts to hold the people up. You can do it, Anna. I believe in you. And give Anna a thumbs up. I bet you're the main draw to the bakery in the first place. People be flocking from all over the place to see you. I'm certain of it. You look great in that outfit. Who wouldn't want to be served bread or pastries by you? Anna takes hold of her frilly skirt between her fingers and flutters it that does it. Yeah, but no, this is hardly the time. I don't stop. I didn't stop by to see Enas so I could flirt with her. And something important to discuss with her. This is kind of sudden, but we are not going to the astronomy club today. That's why I stopped by to pick you up. I thought we could walk back home together. Anna blinks. We have, yeah. I'm sorry for the short notice. Kind of sudden. Anna peers at me from behind the counter. Her eyes so soft and concerned. You can tell? Whoa, guess that's impressive. I pause. Not that it's given we're going to get married. You're still too young to think about the future. Well, thanks, Anna. I'm glad. I actually don't think we are too young. You're in university, right? So that's just an excuse for her to because she doesn't want to talk about it right now. And I think she actually has the age to get married. But again, I have no idea what the age or certain things are in Japan. I only know my own country's age, and I think it's Korea. It's, at least South Korea know one age, and that is like a border age or something. I don't know Japan. Maybe for drinking. I know drinking in Japan is you need to be at least 21, I think. But marriage, don't know. Anyway. I smile at her. For presents, however, I do have something serious to discuss. I received some pretty worrying news today. I'll tell you later, when we get back to the apartment. Speaking of which, I take my phone now out of my pocket and glance at the time. It's almost 16:30, which marks the end of Anna's shift. Shouldn't you be finishing up now? Anna ducks out from behind the counter and presses a quick, fleeting kiss to my cheek. Anna poses the question to me as soon as we return to our apartment, all wide-eyed in innocence. My conversation with Professor Sakai has been weighing on me all day, and I'm relieved at the thought of finally relaying the news to Anna. I guess there's no sense stalling for time. As I then shrug off my coat and take a seat upon the tatami mats. Anna sits beside me, cross-legged, her long hair curling in wispy tendrils on the floor. It looks decent and perfectly plain, like a little kid in an assembly hall. There's something so sweet about Anna's guiltiness, contents. I'm loath to cause her any upset, but that might I fear be inevitable. This is about Professor Sakai. Emma wrinkles her nose. Yeah, no, I'm sorry about that. I don't want to talk about her all the time either. Believe me, I don't, but this is pretty serious. It's a bit of a long story, but... well... I frown. To give you a brief summary, I think she's suspicious of you. I nod. You know, I mentioned that she'd been staring at you when we went stargazing on the roof. I know you wouldn't. You're a good girl, Anna. You've not done anything wrong. Aside from her boring habit of calling us humans earthlings, which hasn't abated. But Professor Sakai is closing in on us. She asked me to go to her office earlier today, and she gave me quite the ultimatum. She told me to tell her if I was keeping any secrets from her about the astronomy club's members. I guess Hiyori is included in that equation, but I think her real point of interest is you. She didn't say it outright. Not in so many words, but I'm certain she is aware that something unusual, shall we say, about you. I think she might be toying with the idea, yes. I doubt she has any concrete proof of this, but she's trying her best to find some. She even threatened me, Anna. She said if I didn't play along with her schemes, she get the astronomy club disbanded and she get me expelled. I've only got a week to decide what to do. If I dally too long, she set her plan into motion. She said she was willing to destroy my future over this. It's no laughing matter. And I blink and taken aback. It's rare to see Anna lose her temper. In fact, I think this might be the first time I've seen her genuinely angry. She looks seriously pissed, and I think with a small smile it's for my sake. Anna's indignation doesn't change my situation any, but it is reassuring. It's nice to know that she cared so much. Thanks for caring, it's appreciated. Anna sniffs. What? Oh no. I take Anna by the shoulders, startled by her sudden outburst. Don't feel obliged to leave, Anna. Not now. That isn't what I want, and I doubt it's what you want either. You'd rather stay here, wouldn't you? Then don't go back. We can still stay here. You find a way to make it work somehow. It's less important than your happiness. It'd be unfortunate, yeah, but if I was expelled from university, but it wouldn't be the end of the world. Lots of people wind up dropping out for all sorts of reasons. Wouldn't look very good on my record, but it wouldn't be any insurmountable blow. I'd be able to overcome it. I just need to put in even more work. I can get part-time job and I could continue to look after you. We could stay in Tokyo. My eyes narrow. And if that doesn't pan out, I could always go back to my parents' place out in the countryside. isn't much there, but we'll be able to save money while I figure out my next course of action. We still have options. There is no guarantee Professor Sakai will successfully get me expelled, even if she tries to push for it. I don't know how much influence or power she has in the university. For all I know, that could have been an empty threat. I can endure it, Anna, if you remain by my side. I want to be strong for you. Anna looks at me, momentarily breathless. Her lips are perched in a small ring of surprise. And a pale pink blush spreads across her cheeks. I would, yes. I'm not about to turn my back on you, Anna. Having you in my life has changed it for the better, so I'm going to fight to cling into that. That's not up for debate. And then giggles, still red-faced. I mean your heart. Is that a good thing? Emma smiles, breathlessly, beatifully. What? She smiles and takes my hand in her own. She gives it a squeeze, a consoling warmth of her palm enveloping me, and says, "That my still her." I'm not sure just yet. I talked my matters through with Hiyori earlier today, but we weren't able to come to any consensus. He said we could talk about it tomorrow. With some luck, we should be able to think of a decent plan between us. Until then... I reach out, then rest my palm atop Anna's head. I give her a hair a gentle ruffle, as one might with a puppy, and smile at her. Don't worry too much, alright? I'll look after everything, so you don't need to stress yourself out. I'm going to try and protect you, no matter what happens. Anna sighs, and happily one hand clasped at her front. I wince. At this pain. I wince at this, pained by Emma's treasuring nature. If only she knew everything I got up to with Professor Sakai. I don't think she'd be quite so quick to compliment me then. Feeling rather scummy, I try to brush off Enas' compliment as best I can. How can you say that after you offer to sacrifice your happiness for the sake of my future? You're a truly kind-hearted one here. And your selfishness manifests as being completely selfless. I grin, then rub Anna's head with a touch more vigor. Sorry, Anna, but I'm not buying it. You're a nice person, or a nice alien, no matter what you say. Spending time with you has been a lot of fun. So I'm going to keep on fighting for you. I won't back down. You might be stubborn, but I'm stubborn too, and I've never been a quitter. It's going to work out. It has to. Otherwise, I append silently within the confines of my own head. I don't know what I do. Okay, but I think that will be a good point to end this video at, so hope you liked it, and if you did so, leave a like to it as usual, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye.